Good day, guys. Being here. So today we're going to have a look at this one. So this is quite complicated project, and yeah, of course, I wouldn't talk about how to model the whole thing, but I think I just pick something so at least we can just finish it in like a half an hour. And also a project like this one, and sometimes it can be very hard, so to model in Revit. And yeah, a lot of time we need to use some other like software like a Rhino to create some interesting shape and then load it into Revit. So but for this one, I'll just I'll just show this as like a trick we can use like in Revit as for this roof shape. So it's I know it's quite hard to model the whole thing, but just to even just model that part. So imagine you model this bit. Right, so this one, it can be quite hard, but I'll show you a little trick we can use in Revit. So just use a basic roof. So okay, to create something like this. Yeah, there's no better angle for that roof, but imagine you trying to create this shape. Not the one in the middle, not the curved like a panel pattern. It can be a pattern-based family, but see the shape of this. It's like a kind of curved, and then with a with a cutout. Okay, so let's do it. So I'll just show you. So we can do it. We can do it in a project using basic roof. Okay, so first I'm going to just go to side plan and roughly. So this is a shape like a what do we call this one? A diamond shape. So this should be another one. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just add some reference plan for now. So maybe I'll just do one here, another one here. Maybe I'll just copy this one to here, and then another one here. Oh, maybe I'll mirror this one. Try and mirror this one. Oh no. And copy this one down. Okay, so now we have this shape, right? And then so we need another. So this, imagine this is a middle one, and then we need another one here, another one here. So maybe I'll just copy this one to here, copy this one to here. So now we have another. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Copy this one. Oop, Control Z. Okay, so we have this shape, this one, this one. So now, how can we create this shape? So see, with a curved, kind of curved, and from the top it will look like look like this, right? So from the top, and then of course there's a a filleted or corner. So now let's do it. So create a roof. So maybe I'll just do the first one here. Okay, so roof. And then I'll just use level 1 for now, and I'll just pick all these reference plans, trim, TR. Maybe I'll use TL. So scale, change the scale, TL again. Still TL. Yeah, so better. And then just need to untick the define slope option. So finish. So so this is a flat roof, right? So flat roof. So now let's have a look at this image again. So if this is this one, so it looks like okay. So this point is a little bit higher, and it's a little bit lower, and then higher again. So So we can just do, modify sub element. So 1 point is higher. Yeah, so maybe I'll just type in. So for example, currently this level at this point is 4.2. So and also maybe the scale of this roof is not quite right, but doesn't I'm not worried about this. Okay, so for example, I'll change this one to maybe 5.4, something like that. So can go up. So you can see it will create a curved surface. Let me change the shade SD. Oh, it's already SD. And yeah, maybe just do another point. So I'll change this one to 5.4 meter. So you can see it become a curved shape. So now what we and you will see there's these corners, right? So what we can do is, and also we are going to, so because in the middle, in those, so can't really see, but you can see from here. So you can see there's like patterns, like a framing panels kind of thing. So we can do that using a pattern-based family. So which means we are going to cut an opening here in the middle, and also we are going to fillet all these corners because we want to create this. See here, see this curved arc corner, right? So let's do it. So go to side plan. So you can see from looking from the top. So what we can do is go select. Once you select the roof, we have this option here. So you can see, not here, sorry. Go to architecture. So you select this one. And go to architecture. So we have this vertical opening. Okay, so click on the vertical opening and click on this roof. Now you can start to use sketch line to draw some opening. So it doesn't need to be one. You can have multiple opening on one roof. So for example, I'll just do a pick line. So first I want to pick all these edge of the roof, and then we're going to use a fillet arc. So now depending on the needs, so we can just give it a radius. For example, I'll just put in 1 meter. That looks like too big relative to the size of this roof, so I'll just make it 500, and then do the 500 again. So I'll just type in 500 and then do the same. Click on this edge, so it will create a 500 radius arc. Okay, so and for this I'll just type in 1 meter because the angle, so 500 might be a little bit too small, so we need 1 meter for these two corner. So now if I finish this one, it will cut a hole in this roof. So you can see so it cut the entire roof except the corner. So we want the opposite result, right? We want to cut the corner, not the middle. So let's go edit a sketch again. So this time we are going to use trim here, trim, and then trim again. So now this is the part we want to cut, right? We can do the same, but we need to pick this edge again. So pick that edge and do the trim thing. Okay, right? So do the same, pick this line, trim, TR, and unjoin elements, trim, and trim. Okay, and then finally we need this one. So because this is just a diamond shape, it's symmetrical, so we can just maybe DM a mirror these two to here. Otherwise you can also pick these two and then do the trim. So now if we finish this one, we will cut the corner. So let's have a look in 3D view. We have this curved roof with perfect curved arc, corner. Okay, so the next step is actually not next, but we still want to cut the middle, right? So we cut the middle part. So we can just sometimes and just another little trick or tip for you. Sometimes when we finish this vertical opening, and then if this result is we still wanted to adjust the result, instead of trying to pick the because it's can be a little bit hard to pick. So you can see you can pick the vertical opening by just move your cursor onto this edge, or because we know that the last what's that called, last action we have is edit the sketch of the opening, so we can just Control Z, right? So we can just Control Z and go back to this action, right? So this is another little tip, and sometimes can be quite useful. So especially when you try to, for example, edit a model in place, edit a profile of the wall. So like edit a model in place void, kind of, it can be quite useful because it's easier to just Control Z, then try to pick that element and then edit it. Okay, so now let's go back to side plan again. So now to create an opening, it's very, very simple. We just need to add more sketch lines. So for example, just if I want to have an offset by 500, for example, I'll just pick 500, pick line. So you can see you can pick the reference line, right? So reference line. So let's just trim this one, and then if I finish this one, so we'll see we create a roof, a curved overall shape. It's a curved, right? And with a corner, and then without opening in the middle. And of course, if you want this corner to be, arc, you can also do that. Let's Control Z again. So go back to the edit, the sketch, go to site. So this time, I'm not sure what the radius need to be. So maybe I'll just do 500 for all of them. Okay, so use a fillet arc. Okay, fillet arc. 500, 500, 500, and 500. So it might look, too big. So you can just change it to maybe 100 or 200, right? 200. So this is it. Now finish this. So now we have this perfect, curved roof with the opening in the middle. Okay, and then quite similar to something we have here. And if you need to adjust the size, for example, so we can offset to offset. So try offset. Maybe I'll just put in 200. Untick the copy and the tab. So this will, offset all these sketches by 200. So make this 300 wide. So this will be 300 wide. Okay. So now we have this one, and then we can. Actually, let's just quickly add another one here. So we can have another one here. So quite similar to this one. We just need to add another flat roof. So let's maybe go to side plan. I'll just copy this one. So actually, I'm not quite sure about the. Maybe we can copy the. Actually, let's try. I'll see if I can just select the roof together with the opening. Right. So we can select both. Looks like we can do that. You're not sure yet. Let's try. So I'll just copy everything. Yes, looks like we can copy the whole thing, so including the roof and also the opening, vertical opening. So to create another one, but so this time I just want to adjust this. So looks like if I want to create this one, so it looks like the height of at these 2 points it need to match, right? So which means okay, so which means this point. So I'll just use modify sub element. So try to move this up, and you should be able to find that point. See, although it's invisible, you can snap onto it. Do the same thing here, so you can lower down and snap onto. So which means these two high, the height of the roof, these 2 points will match. Okay, and then let's have a look again. So this similar to can't really see, maybe slightly higher, then yeah, maybe, but this point will be lower. So which means okay, so this might come down a little bit, right? So and then this might go up a little bit, and also so it's still, so you can see the overall shape is still quite perfectly curved, right? And then also from the top it will be perfect. Yep, so this is almost, I think this, and also of course, if you need to change the, so for example, I want to change the footprint of the roof. So for example, I want to, adjust this to here, like not to something like this. It means you need to adjust the sketch. So you can see you need to select the sketch and then try to follow the new roof footprint. Okay, so I'm not going to change it. I'll just Control Z and bring it back. Okay, so now let's have a look in, actually go to side plan again. So if you only select the roof and then like mirror it, I'll just do DM. So you won't copy the opening. So which means you need to do the opening. So I'll see if I can, actually I'll try to only mirror the opening. So I'll just try to do the DM. Doesn't work. See? So which means if you want to mirror the whole thing, you need to select both the roof and so let's try to select. So we'll see the roof and the opening. Okay, so DM mirror, and then we have this. So now we have 3. So yeah, so yeah, basically this is this is it. This is a little trick I wanted to show you. So how we can use basic roof to create something like this. Okay, curved, which if it can be quite hard to create even with massing. Okay, so we can quite easily do it using basic roof. So now still have a little bit of time. If we want to fill in this, so with something like a pattern-based family, so we can quickly do that. So first we need to create a pattern-based family. So let's just create a pattern-based, so generic model pattern-based. So actually pattern-based, yeah, so pattern-based is for the like individual one, so you can't really see the detail, but let's assume that's just a frame with glazing. So I wouldn't, maybe I'll just do a solid bit, because I don't want to, it can be for a curved shape, it can take some time. So I'll just do a like a surface, right? So if you wanted to, you can just give a material, for example glass. Now we need to load this one. We need to nest this pattern-based family into a adaptive family. So in this adaptive family, because eventually it will be placed in here, so we need to have like 4 points. So let's 1 2 3 4 points in this adaptive family. And then to create a form, it's your option. You can connect all of them and use 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and 4 and 1 to create one closed shape, and then use this shape to create a surface. Or you can just do 2 profile and then use these 2 to create a surface as well. So it will be option 3. Okay, so see this, it will be the same. So if I move this up, it will create a curved shape, right? So okay, so now we need to use divided surface for this. And also let's have a look at this image. So imagine this is the shape, so the pattern is align with the diagonal direction, so which means it needs to align with this direction. And it's very simple, just change the all grids rotation by 45 degrees. It should roughly follow that, right? So because, and also eventually the shape in our project is quite very specific. Yeah, so don't worry too much. I won't worry too much about the direction of the grids, but I think 45 degrees is what we need. So, and then we just need to load this pattern-based family into our adaptive family, and then we can just replace the node pattern with this family. Okay, so this will give us a very indicative, look of this. See, there's no frame, but just pretend all these are the framing. Okay, because we don't want to spend too much time waiting for my computer to calculate, the thing, right? So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, and we can load this one. Okay, so let's load this one into the project. So now if I load this one into the project, and okay, let's go to 3D view, so it's a little bit easier to pick. So okay, so I think we have a little bit yeah, I think it's fine, because we can just, I know we have all these curves, corners, we probably want it to match this shape perfectly, but because usually we only do this one when at early stage, so I think it's not very important, not the most important thing, to make it perfect fit. Actually, let me just escape. I think I picked the wrong point, so when I place the first point, let's just delete it and do it again. Components. So I want to use this point because I know that once we place this one, and if we use the midpoint on this corner, on this arc, and we will have quite good result, right? So it's already a little bit slow. So yeah, you can see actually slow. Yeah, okay, well, good. So you can see yeah, not perfect, but at least there's nothing poking out, or nothing, there's no openings anywhere. So I think it's quite okay. And if you really want to, you can always try to maybe offset those points, like offset. So instead of having these edge on top, you can just hide this edge inside of this frame, so you can't really see them, right? So yeah, yeah, that's how you can do it. Yeah, should I do it? Oh, hang on, let me try this. I'll try this one. So actually, I'll see if I can do S2, because I haven't tried this before. And let me just hide it, or even maybe try on this side. So I want to try, so component, and I'll type S2, and then use the snap mid SM. Doesn't work. Yeah, I need to rotate a little bit. Okay, yeah, and SM again, because we I typed S2. Oh, hang on, it's not letting me snap onto this edge SM. It's very tricky, but I think it can work. So yeah, it's not really working. SM doesn't work. But the idea is, because if you type S2 and snap, no, it's not. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah, probably it's a little bit hard to. Maybe it's easier to just offset the panel. So make it place in the middle of the frame, so it will be hidden. Yeah, I think that's probably it. I'll have a look. 24 minutes. We have 6 full minutes. So I'll just quickly go in here. What's the best way actually, let's do this one. I'll just quickly do it. I'll delete everything here we have. And so it can be quite simple. So I'm going to instead of having directly create splines through points through all these points, I'll just place a point, use draw on world plan, set world plan, pick the horizontal world plan, place this point, select this point, so go down. So I can just imagine the thickness of the roof. So whatever that roof is, I'll just have a look. Okay, so it might be 400. Yeah, so I'll just offset this down by 200, so it will be negative 200, and place another point on this point, and negative 200, another one on this one, and negative 200, another one on this one, and negative 200, and then select these two splice through points and then make it reference line, another one here, and okay, select these two, create a form. So now we have this one. So I'll just maybe I'll just divide the surface, yeah. So and then change this one to family 1, 45 degree. And to make it even faster, I'll just reduce the number of the grids and load this one into the project and overwrite. So now you should see this one should stay in the middle of the frame, right? So yeah, so this is how we can just hide it. Of course, if you can always change the you can change the the offset. You can even create a parameter so you can control it to go up or down. And this, yeah, and then if you, and we can also quickly create something, create like a frame, or this one thickness. We can add a thickness, so we can just drag this one up, so it become a solid instead of just a surface. So you can also change this one. So I'll just make it quite thick, right? So 50-50. So make it 100 thick. So it's very thick, right? And then I'll just select it, HH, because we want a frame. So for a frame, the easier. So it's very easy. Just add something. I'll just quickly just draw a rectangular onto this point, and maybe I'll just put in 50 maybe, and on this side 75. Well, that's probably not enough. 100 on this side, and another 100. Oh, let me just select this one. Select this one. Yeah, 200. So 50 by 200, and then because when we place this one, excuse me, when we place this profile in a pattern-based family, it will be there will be overlapping, not overlapping, but it will be another one sitting side by side. So we'll just make it 50, so the overall will be roughly 100. So now select all these shapes, select this profile, create a form, and type HR to bring back the glass. So you can see this glass, SD shade. And then load this one into the project and then overwrite. Oh, hang on. You should load this one into the adaptive family, but it's fine because it's a shared family, so it will also override the pattern-based family inside of this adaptive family. Okay, so yeah, but just make sure, because when it we didn't load the pattern-based family inside of this adaptive family. If we load this one back into the project, it will overwrite the one we already have here. Okay, so the best way is just load the family like a step by step, load into here first, and then load it into project. Okay, but once you understand how this shared family work, you can skip. Sometimes you can skip the step. Okay, so yeah, so this one's a little bit the pattern's quite too big. Maybe let's just try to increase a little bit. Okay, so, and also another tip for you, sometimes we can try to reduce the number of these grids when we place the family, because it will take very long time, you try to place this family, because every time you place a point, Revit will calculate the shape of this panel. So it's better to have less grid number for the grid when you place, but after you finish placing, and you can set the number, or you can just replace the family with a big number, because it will save some time. So it won't be very slow, but yeah, if you directly use a very, very big grid number, it will take a long time when you try to place. Still take a long time. Yeah, it's probably just because my computer is too slow. So anyway, so see, you can, so this is something we can do, right? So I'm not going to do that, but basically the same, just place 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will be placed like this. Okay, so, and also I'll just quickly, if you want to, so this is quite, so see this pattern, the curve, we can't really adjust, we can't really change. So what if we want this one to go down a little bit more or go up? For this one, we don't have option, so it's controlled by one edge and the other edge. It's just like this roof, we can't change the roof because it's all set. It's all set by all these the height of this 4 point. But for this pattern based family, it's possible. So for us to adjust it, we just need to, I'll just quickly show you, where is it? Here. So maybe for now I'll just delete this pattern based family. So you can see we have this, right? So we have I'll just maybe dissolve it. We have this line and this line. So what we need to do is we just need add something in the middle. So it's add another profile. So this can be quite easy to do. So we just need to add, because we just need 1 point here, 1 point here, and we might need another one because we want to control the shape of this surface, right? So for this one, we can probably just have a midpoint in the middle. So just do a spline through points here, spline through points here, and then we can place a point, you draw on face, and place a snap midpoint, SM. So we have these 2 points. So this is enough. Okay, so this is enough because we want the edge to be straight, so it will match. Yeah, I think match the roof, the opening. Okay, so the opening, and then for the middle one, we will need to do some more work. So it's we can first we need to connect these two, right? So, and then we can add a point you draw on face, and the same, do a snap midpoint. From this point, we have option to place another point onto this point, but we need to snap on place onto the work plan. So in this case, that's horizontal, or you can just do a vertical as well. It will be fine because we can just offset. So one parameter we need is this offset. So imagine this is the amount we want this one to, this eventually. So this will be the profile. So connect 1, 2, 3, create this one. So this is the amount of offset we need for this profile, right? And also another thing we can control is this angle. So currently is offsetting to upward, and we can also rotate it. So for example, if I want to rotate it downward, so you can just rotate by 180. So this you can create a parameter for this one. So for example, I'll just create call it A for angle. Okay, and then offset. So same, where's the offset? Here. So, yeah. So this will be the offset. I'll just call it offset instance now we have this the option to adjust the shape. So select 1, 2, and 3. Oh, hang on, this one's, yeah, reference line. Make sure only select this reference line, because by default it will select both reference lines, so it will, which means you will create a solid instead of a surface. So 1, 2, 3, create a form, and this is it. So I'll change the shade SD so you can roughly see the shape of this one, right? So now we can select this one again, change use divided surface, and again change it to a pad, this one. So I'll just maybe just leave it 10. So, but yeah, and maybe change to 45 degree. Yeah, sometimes this happens. Okay, so don't worry too much about that, because when we load it into the project, it will change the size, and it might fix that. And also, looks like we have some issue there, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. So we're still calculating. Okay, good. Yeah, not perfect, but yeah, that's fine. So now if I select this pattern based family, so see, this is the parameter we can control. So for example, I wanted this one to come down a little bit, like more gravity. So I can increase this offset. For example, I'll just increase this by to 1 meter, and then it should come down a little bit more. Or I'm not sure about the angle. Yeah, so see, right? And if you want to go up, pop up. If typing 0, it will go up. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it. So yeah, I hope it's not the whole project, because it can be very, very time consuming, and also sometimes it's not a good idea to model everything in Revit. But just to show you some tips and tricks about what we can do in Revit, and it can be quite efficient to do as well. Okay, so yeah, so this is it. I will upload, yeah, I know it's very simple, but I will upload this one so you can have a play. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.